So you buy a piece of land and there's no road to get the fuck out. Your only way out, right through someone else's backyard. You knock on their door and they say, hell no. So let me teach you how the law says, fuck your permission. I'm coming through anyway. This case is Finn versus Williams. And today, you're about to learn what the hell an easement by necessity is. This is Big Law University, where you don't have to pay any tuition. This is just straight up war. So let's get started. So here's the black letter law, and you better memorize this shit. An easement by necessity is implied when land gets split and one piece gets screwed over without access to main roads. Even if nobody uses it for years, the right does not die. It rides with the title like a silent killer, waiting. And when the time comes, it strikes. So here are the facts. Old man Charles used to own this big piece of land, this fat piece of land. And he sells part of it to this other guy named Thomas Bacon. But Bacon's land was trapped. He couldn't get through to the main road down here. The only way he could get to that main road was unless he went through Charles' land or through some stranger's land over here on this side. Fast forward a few years and the Finns buy the land off of Bacon. So Bacon's out of the picture. Now the Finns are the new owners. So now the Finns are stuck. And then Charles dies. So Charles is now out of the picture. And now his spouse, Mrs. Williams, owns the land. And they ask her, can we go through your land? And she straight up tells these guys, nope, not my problem. So what do the Finns do? Like the gangsters that they are, they bring that heat to the court. And they tell the judge that they need a goddamn easement to get to the main road. So the issue before the court in this case is, do rights like this survive transfers if they're unused? So do the legal rights just disappear if you don't use them? Hell no. Just because your great granddaddy didn't walk across the damn field doesn't mean that you cannot now. That's the entire issue in this case. So the court said very loud and clear, yes, the right survives. This easement to get to the road was born the day that Charles sold the land originally to Thomas Bacon. And because Bacon had no other way out to the main road, the easement was born. Even if he didn't use it since Roosevelt was in office, it's still alive. Now, you may be asking yourself, Mr. Big, why? And that's because the need to get to this main road never went away. And necessity gives birth to those rights. So now the Finns can march across Williams's land like they own it, because legally they kind of fucking do. So say you buy land with no road, but the only way out is through someone else's backyard. You might already have the right. Even if nobody's used it in 50 years, it doesn't mean shit if the need is there. This is how you use ancient land law to walk through modern gates. Don't ask, don't beg, know your rights, and enforce them. That's what we do here at Big Law University. Subscribe, share, and tell your broke friends that law school's $300,000, but Big Law University is free. See you in the next case.